What if I told you that just 1 second after you take your last breath, everything will change? That first moment in heaven will erase every tear, every sorrow, and every pain you have ever known. And the Bible does not leave us guessing. It gives us glimpses of what happens next. Stay with me, because what you are about to hear will not only comfort your spirit, but completely change how you see this life and the next. Death. It is something we all think about but rarely speak of. What happens when this life ends? What will we see? What will we feel? The Bible gives us answers. Answers that are more beautiful, more comforting, and more profound than anything we could imagine. In this video, we are going to walk through that very first second after you step into eternity. Not vague theories, not wishful thinking, but the promises of God straight from Scripture. So take a deep breath and let us discover what awaits you in that very first moment. The moment your eyes close here on earth, they open in eternity. 2 Corinthians 5:8 tells us, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Notice what it does not say. There is no mention of darkness, no waiting room, no wandering. The second your earthly life ends, you are immediately in the presence of God. And here is the most beautiful part. You will not feel fear. You will not feel confusion. The overwhelming peace of God will wrap around you like nothing you have ever experienced before. Philippians 4:7 calls it the peace that surpasses all understanding. Imagine that. The pain of this life is gone. The questions that haunted you are answered. The struggles you thought would never end are over in an instant. Psalm 16:11 says, in your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Not partial joy, not temporary joy, fullness, complete, eternal. But it is not the streets of gold, the angels, or even the dazzling beauty of heaven that will take your breath away. No, the first thing you experience is Him. Picture this. You open your eyes and standing before you is the one who has loved you since the foundation of the world. Jesus. Not as a distant figure, not as an idea, but face to face. Revelation 1:14-16 gives us a glimpse of His glory. His face was like the sun shining in all its brilliance. In that moment, you will see the scars in His hands, the very scars that purchased your salvation. And as you look into His eyes, you will realize something that will shake you to your core. He was with you all along. Every tear you cried, every heartbreak you endured, every moment you felt abandoned, He was there. He never left. Revelation 21:4 says, He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Notice that it does not say your tears will fade away. It says He will wipe them away. The God of the universe, with His own hands, will personally remove every trace of sorrow from your soul. And in that moment you will know. Every trial, every pain, every unanswered question was never meaningless. It was all leading to this, to Him. Now let me ask you something. How often have you wondered, why did I have to suffer so much? Why did I have to go through so much pain? But here is the truth. When you see Jesus, those questions will fade. The Apostle Paul described it like this in Romans 8:18. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Every hardship you endured will pale in comparison to the overwhelming glory of His presence. In that moment, faith becomes sight. Hope becomes reality, love becomes complete, and you will realize something profound. Heaven was never about the place, it was always about the person. Yes, the streets of gold, the mansions, the beauty of God's creation, they are beyond imagination. But the greatest treasure of heaven is being with Him. Revelation 22:4 says, they will see His face and His name will be on their foreheads. You will belong to Him completely and He will belong to you forever. So what does this mean for you today? Right now, as you are listening to this, what should this truth do in your heart? First, it should give you hope. No matter how dark your days may feel, no matter how heavy your burdens may be, this life is not the end. The pain is temporary, but the joy that is coming is eternal. Second, it should remind you to live with eternity in view. The things of this world, success, possessions, even our struggles, they all fade in the light of eternity. Colossians 3:2 tells us, "Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things." And finally, it should fill you with awe for the one who made all of this possible. Jesus Christ did not just promise you heaven. He paid for it with his blood. Through his death and resurrection, he opened the door so that you could step into eternity with him. When you see him, you will not ask, "Why did you let me suffer?" Instead, you will say, "It was worth it." You will realize that every broken piece of your life was used by him to prepare you for glory. Every unanswered prayer was part of his greater plan. And every moment you thought he was silent, he was working. And then you will hear the words every believer longs to hear. "Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Lord." That joy, brothers and sisters, is not just a feeling. It is being with him forever. If this message opened your eyes to the beauty of what is waiting for us in eternity, subscribe to Secrets of Heaven. Together we will uncover the mysteries of Scripture and draw closer to the one who reigns over it all. Until next time, live with eternity in view. Keep your eyes fixed on Jesus, because 1 second after you enter heaven, you will realize it was all worth it.